Good morning. This is Math 6 for Friday, May 1st, and we are on lesson 124, and today we're going to be learning about how to find the perimeter of a circle. Except when we find the perimeter of a circle, it has a special name called circumference. So remember, perimeter is around the outside. So when we find the outside or the distance around the outside of a circle, we call it circumference, not perimeter. And circumference is found with a special formula. So the formula for finding circumference is C, being circumference, equals pi d. Okay, and I'll talk about what these symbols mean. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is to find the circumference, we have to know what these two parts are. Well, pi is that big number, we've talked about it before, that goes on forever. But in math, we use 3.14. We go ahead and round it to the hundredths place. So pi equals 3.14. So anytime you see that, you'll be using 3.14. Now the d is the diameter of the circle. Now what is a diameter? Oh, excuse me. Let me move that so that glare is not in there. The diameter of a circle is the line that goes through the middle of the circle all the way across from one side to the other, but it has to pass through the middle. Okay? So it has to go all the way across. Okay? All right. So let's look at that first problem that they gave you. They said that the diameter was 2.6 meters. 2.6 meters. All the way across from this side to this side. Okay? So you may use a calculator for this lesson. So my circumference will equal 3.14 times 2.6. Okay? Isn't that glare again? Let me move. Okay? So I'm going to turn on my calculator here. And 3.14 times 2.6 equals 8.164. Okay? So I would say the circumference equals 8.164. And what was my measurement? It was in meters, so meters. And that would be the answer that I need to circle. Okay? And that's how you find the circumference of a circle. Pretty simple once you understand the formula. But look at the next circle that they give us on page 300. They give us a circle, and then they only give us a part of the diameter. And if you can remember, 16 millimeters, that's called a radius. Okay, so they really only gave us half of the diameter because a radius is half of the diameter. So now how can we get the diameter? Because we have to have the diameter for our problem. So we would say the circumference equals 3.14 times, what would we do? Okay, well, since the radius is half of the diameter, couldn't we just say 16 times 2? Okay, which we get 32. So my diameter all the way across would be 32 millimeters. And then I can say the 3.14 times 32. So the circumference of this circle equals 100.48, and I have to give it its measurement, millimeters. Okay, and that's the answer that I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm going to let you go and get started. Let's do numbers 1 through 10, and you'll see that you'll be finding some perimeters of some odd shapes and some circles, which is called circumference. So do numbers 1 through 10. Marco Polo me if you need help.